So when we talk about SIRVA, or shoulder injury related to vaccine administration, what we're really talking about is an injury to your shoulder joint. So that could be tendonitis, bursitis, frozen shoulder, or rotator cuff injury. And these conditions are going to appear on your MRI, the same as any other type of shoulder injury. In other words, there's nothing about the vaccine injury or administration that will show up on an MRI. The hallmark of a SIRVA injury is when your pain starts. When we file these cases in the Vaccine Injury Compensation Program, first thing that we have to show is that your pain started within 48 hours of the vaccination. If your pain starts outside of that window, then it's much harder to prove that your shoulder injury or shoulder symptoms were caused by that vaccination. Now, aside from pain, there are other symptoms involved with SIRVA, including reduced range of motion. What I hear from our clients is they have trouble, reaching up into their upper cabinets or, behind their back or across their body to grab their seatbelt. These are very common things that I hear. Diminished strength, carrying a gallon of milk or, your newborn. I hear that a lot as well. But these symptoms do not need to occur within 48 hours of the vaccination. These can come on later. We need to show, though, that the pain was there, within 48 hours. Another question I get, a lot is, how long is my pain going to last? How long is it, my shoulder going to be like this? I can't really answer that question. That's a question for your doctor. What I see, just based on, handling a lot of these cases, is that, it can vary greatly how long your symptoms may last. I've seen, very rapid recoveries, within a couple of months. And I've seen, unfortunately, very lengthy injuries, involving surgery or multiple surgeries. It's important, no matter what severity symptoms you're experiencing, to go see your doctor and figure out the best treatment plan for you. Now, if your symptoms last for more than 6 months, that would make you eligible for filing a claim in the Vaccine Injury Compensation Program. Why 6 months? That's the rule in the program. It's called the severity requirement. So unless your symptoms persist for that long, you're ineligible for filing in the program. If your symptoms have been present for 6 months, I'd encourage you to give our office a call at 312-578-9501. I'd be happy to talk to you about your injury and your options. Oh, if you'd like to learn more about SIRVA, you can text us at 312-847-2428. You can text us SIRVA, and we'll ship you a copy of our book all about SIRVA. And we explain, more about the injury and how we get compensation for our clients.